They really said, buy your way to holiday joy. Classic. It's very out of touch. Have you seen the new Sephora Christmas ad? Well, you're in for a treat if you haven't. I'll give you a brief summary and then we're gonna get into it. This is gonna be a good one. So comment and subscribe. Basically, Mariah appears in a glamorous, angelic look, saying that Halloween is over and that it's time for Christmas. When she enters the room, she sees that her glam desk has been ransacked by an elf. This elf confesses that Christmas is not gonna happen because the elves are on strike, and Mariah ends up saving the holidays. That's a summary. It sounds very nice, right? Well, you're in for a treat because it's such rage bait. But anyway, let's get into it. Before we start, I want to mention that it is important that we talk about these things because advertisements are extremely curated. There's a lot of money, a lot of meetings, a lot of intricacy put into them. I don't believe that this was an accident. I believe that this ad was made, it's rage bait marketing. That's what I think it is. We're gonna see why, but I do think that everything that was placed in this ad and the way it was done, it was absolutely done on purpose. I am mad about it because it is a slap on the face for so many people out there. And yeah, now let's get into it for real. Okay, here we go.
Halloween slayed, but now it's time.
You saw that watch? That's hilarious because the pumpkins are not even in the trash yet. Just saying. Also, I think it's no coincidence that they chose an angel costume for Mariah. As we know, angels, they represent purity, divinity, guidance, good intentions, right? So I do think that that was done on purpose as well. It could have been any other costume and they chose an angel. I think that has a big intention right there. Let's move on.
It's time. Spill the tea. Who's the thief?
Busted! Bad news, Mariah Carey. The elves are striking this year. Elf revenge for putting us through holiday hell. Santa's helper quit. I'm pawning all this so I can afford elf therapy.
That's my blush, elf boy.
First of all, I think that the elves going on strike, that's a big metaphor for the workers, the American workers that have been going on strike. I also think that it's very out of touch that this ad came out on November 1st when the government shutdown was still happening and a bunch of people couldn't feed their families because they depended on the government. So it's very out of touch to do this. I mean, whoever wrote this script. The reality is that a lot of Americans right now, they are indeed pawning their stuff and their things, but not for therapy. Because they're pawning their stuff to continue to have a roof over their heads, to have food, to pay for their insurance and all of these other primordial things, right? Not for therapy. So the fact that the ad is insinuating that people are going on strike just out of entitlement and like mental health is very important, but in the context of this advertisement, it's a very trivial thing. And they make it very obvious right now with what she's about to say.
Therapy.
That's my blush, elf boy.
That line is disgusting to me for many, many reasons. But basically, this line is insinuating that Mariah's blush is more important than the elf's mental health. You know what I'm saying? As if she couldn't get another one, okay? As if she couldn't get another one. Do you see where I'm trying to get to? In that one line, the advertisement is minimizing the importance of the elf's mental health compared to Mariah's blush, you know? Another thing here is that when Mariah says elf boy, it sounded to me as if she was saying, water boy or errand boy or valet boy, you know? It's given, I am superior and worth more than you are, so I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. You know, it's giving, I'm superior to you and you are worth less than my blush. That's what it's giving to me. That's what it sounded to me. You let me know in the comments though, because I want to know what people think about this.
I'm taking it. Christmas, it's canceled. No bells, no cheer, no glam. Bye, sweetie.
You can't cancel Christmas.
Any last words?
Yeah. It's time!
Can we not? Oh!
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one.
You know, nothing says holiday spirit like threatening your workers with frostbite. So yeah, I don't know. This transformation to me can be interpreted as, you know, it's a symbol of forced labor and the silencing of workers. And I know a lot of people have mentioned this regarding this ad, but I see it. I think it's exactly that. And I think that was their intention. Anyway, let's move on. You know, it's very ironic that this advertisement ended up playing All I Want for Christmas Is You, which is obviously her most famous song. As you saw in the ad, there was also the sleigh with Mariah Carey. And she was going through New York, Times Square, with all of the advertisements in Times Square, as well as that high-rise building from the inside with the cat and all of the Sephora presents. When I saw this ad, I counted the presents because I wanted to know 24 Sephora bags. I just saw a slap on a middle finger. They gave Americans the middle finger. What can I say? They were pretty much like, yeah, we don't care. The holidays are still going. Come buy our stuff. And I want to pinpoint the lyrics that are shown in the ad. I'm sure we all know the lyrics of the whole song because we've been listening to it since forever. But it was extra nasty that they basically were like, let's put this song after insinuating all of these things. And the lyrics of the song are, I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't need to hang my stocking there up on the fireplace. Santa Claus will make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day. They didn't put the Santa Claus won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day, but how ironic and how hypocritical of Mariah to put that song that is about spending the holidays with people that we care about and love instead of what the ad is about, which is buying stuff. But to me, that's rage bait marketing. It really is. All of the opposing themes and even the song itself compared to what's happening. Like I said, I think this was absolute rage bait marketing. You can see it. It's there. They knew exactly what they were doing. This type of ads that are of such a big caliber, they go through multiple rounds of planning, brainstorming, approval, design, custom design, all of it. And they go through multiple rounds. I'm sure that this ad was recorded in like midsummer, you know, after it was approved for filming. So yeah, they did it on purpose because they knew that they were gonna get a reaction from people. And I think it's because they know that not a lot of people are gonna be buying this year. So they were like, you know what, let's just make them talk about us. And yeah, I'm participating in that. I'm talking about them, but I think it's important to talk about it, you know? Yeah. Anyway, if you like this video and if you have any opinions about what I said, I would love to hear them. I would love to hear your opinions. So please comment down below, hit like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And I'll see you on the next one.